You look at a gym and you piss your pants in fake.
We are live. All right. Welcome back once again to 999. What stream are we on here? Is this like our 5th time streaming 999?
That sounds
Something
right.
like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm your host for the evening, PB. My pronouns are they and them, and I am joined by Jacqueline
Hello, it's me, Jacqueline, she, her.
and Mac.
Hi, I'm Mac. Please do not refer to me. I do not want to see or be seen. Well, I want to see, but I don't want to be seen.
Uh-huh. Well, people can't see you. They can just hear your voice and see the little green circle light up around your icon.
So there we go. Perfect.
All right. And we had left off at quite a dramatic moment at the end of last stream.
Yeah, probably the most dramatic that
Here.
we could have.
I'm going to take us to
Yeah.
the image we left on, and then I'm going to ask Mac to explain.
Fucking last time on Glee, we learned that this chucklehead is the head of a pharmaceuticals company and orchestrated a whole bunch of shit in order to kill Snake, who also double-crossed him right back and wasn't actually the one who was killed, so you know. Now, whether or not, you know, where Snake is at this point remains to be seen. I have my theories, but, you know, we'll find out later if those are correct.
Man, if you actually know where Snake is right now, I will be very impressed.
Well, do I know where Snake is? Not necessarily. Do I know who Snake is?
Yeah.
That's a different thing entirely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But this guy has the 9 bracelet from the 9th man, which means, you know, he's taking Lotus hostage here because with the bracelet of the 9th man, he can take Lotus through one of those 9 doors that we found and escape.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, by the way, this game was orchestrated in a way that nobody actually had to kill anyone else.
Yeah. Yep.
No death was required.
Because there were 2 number 9 doors, so they could have split up into 2 groups that added up to a root of 9 and gone through both doors and been fine.
And been totally fine. Which, like, damn.
And even if the 9th man fucked up and died, like he immediately did, the other 8 could have gotten out fine without him.
Yeah, because 9 is just basically, the number 9, when it comes to digital roots, is just like, I don't want to say extraneous, but like, it's basically like adding 0.
It's the additive identity. It's the additive identity, to pull out math speak.
It's either adding 0 or multiplying by 1.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, some very basic group theory here.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see, anything else we need to add? Any other important context, Jacqueline?
The big thing to remember is that the whole reason that everyone's mad at each other is because there was actually a previous nonary game
Uh-huh.
orchestrated by this guy, apparently.
And the company
Yeah.
he worked for.
And
Yeah,
Snake was apparently part of that.
Yeah, I'm sure that something along those lines will get mentioned at some point in the future. Oh, by the way, Clover's fucking dead too.
Yes, Ace did also stab Clover to death, so he does have
Ace
one
did-
killing of someone we actually knew and liked.
Yeah, whoever Person X is, we didn't know them. Rip Person X, we hardly knew ye.
Alright, just given that we said last time on Glee, do you think you could do a jukebox musical of 999? Do you think that a skilled enough writer could put that together?
I mean, it wouldn't be hard. Give me like 2 days and I'll drop a set list.
Hell yeah.
I'll have that set list prepared for next stream and I'll just like drop it in chat or something.
Next time on
Sounds
Moonshot
good,
Table
sounds
Read. Next time on Moonshot Table Reads.
Honestly. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it.
So I know that y'all did a good portion of Mamma Mia at some point. I don't think it ever got finished, but I believe that there was a Moonshot Mamma Mia before I joined the network.
It is hanging out in the ether. It's
Cool.
around.
Uh-oh, someone in chat is holding you to this, Mac.
What is that? Yeah, it's my girlfriend who lives in this house with me.
Oh, so someone who actually has the ability to hold you to that. Scary.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I promise I'm gonna do it. Probably only for this route at this point. I'll update it as we make progress through the game.
I know there've been some good Ace Attorney stage shows, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Anyway,
And a good Umi Neko musical as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
But I heard there was a gun here.
Yeah, there's a gun that we found in a coffin
It's a
in the
gun.
escape room. That Ace must have gone back for at some point, after we all agreed we weren't gonna touch it.
Yeah, we all kind of agreed, dude. Like, the fuck.
You're really breaking the circle here.
Uh-huh. But also Ace did reveal that he is just like a complete, like, no morals whatsoever, complete, fictional psychopath.
Yeah, he has face blindness, whatever the fuck.
And for some reason his face... actually, no. He said, when we tried to accuse him of being face blind, he was like, what? Are you a bigot?
Yeah, that's called prejudice,
he straight up was like, are you being ableist right now?
I am literally disabled and... Okay, well, I'm not a minor. Alright. Let's
hold on a second. I do have to, before we break, and that's what you missed, Dunkley? Sorry. Someone in chat said it, and I was like, oh wait, hold on a second. I do have to do this bit. Alright, let's go.
Alright. It was a gun.
By the way, sorry, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Poor Lotus, her boobs are completely coming out of that shirt right now.
I mean, they've been in that state the entire time she's been here. I think she's not comfortable, but I think she's used to it by now, you know?
It's worse now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're running away.
Alright, it's the revolver.
Almost lazily, he tilted it to point at Lotus's head. There you go, Invocative, you got it. If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger. I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
3 people? What do you mean?
Okay, well, let me illuminate you. Let me explain all of my murders, so you don't think less of me. The person who killed the 9th man was me.
Oh, okay.
Although, I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to kill himself. And because of that, I got banned off of Twitter, which is total bullshit.
No, dude, I think you deserve that, actually.
Whatever happened to free speech? While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and he told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet.
Holy shit.
Investigate what's
Oh
beyond
my
door
God.
5. We'll meet again later. And with that,
Okay, have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Oh, then. Ah, shit. Why isn't it stopping? God damn it. You lied.
Oh.
Open the door. Please. I'm begging you. Help me. Please get me out of here. Get me out of here.
I didn't even remember him saying you lied. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him.
That I
He
remember
killed
now.
me. It was him.
yeah, we just assumed he was referring to Zero there at the time.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
Yagda is really doing work there.
Yeah, like... I had 4 reasons for killing him. Reason number 1. As I said before, in the notary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance.
Damn, nailed
If I had
it.
allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he or it would become a great threat to me. As such, I decided he should be eliminated early on. Reason number 2. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. And if I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I'd be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That is the second reason. Reason number 3. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Finally, reason number 4. I wish to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this notary game was serious or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. I definitely had the same Hamilton thought. Ham. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so I might observe the outcome. Junpei glared at him.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago? This is a previous honor game, dude.
Were you not listening? Junpei, it's been like 2 minutes, not a week. The notary game was played. I planned it out, I conducted its execution.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
You know, fuck around and find out. You know, throw some science at the ball, see what sticks. Ace smirked. He would get along great with Kip Johnson.
Jesus.
He was trying to provoke them, and it was working. Although Ace had paid very little attention to Lotus after catching her, the gun had never waved from her temple. She looked quite pale, and when she spoke, her voice shook.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Oh, yeah, you weren't there. Uh-oh.
Well, go ahead and tell her, Santa. It was a gift from you, wasn't it?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Ace laughed a short, derisive snort and gave Junpei a sickeningly pitying look. Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Where are you going?
June, do I really need to explain? I had assumed that everyone would understand at this point. I have the number 9 bracelet. Now I have Lotus. This gives me a digital root total of 9. Yeah, wasn't there a door with a 9 on it? In the room that looked like a church? That's where you're going, isn't it? And how do you know that? Well, Santa told me it, because we're bros. While we were looking for Clover. I see.
I love 7.
Yeah.
Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say adieu. Oh, and please, don't forget my warning. Move, and I will pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know. As he spoke, Ace began backing towards the door, practically dragging Lotus behind him.
Shit!
He's getting away.
We can't risk it. Junpei, Santa, June, and Seven stood frozen. Ace had the face of a man gone mad. There's no doubt
Ace
he had
had a
pulled the
face.
trigger. Ace had reached the exit. Now, Lotus, open the door for me, if you would. He forced Lotus to open it, then turned around and addressed them once more. Farewell. Then he stepped through the door.
PB, I love your Ace dialogue because if there's anybody who's not watching, they're gonna think that he's like 10% saucier than he actually is.
I feel like he deserves to be 10% saucier than he actually is.
That's fair.
It fell shut. Plus, yeah, I have not gone always word for word on the script. I, sometimes shorten things up or, use a slightly different word. I think that's just to make myself reading aloud go a little bit smoother, honestly. Because if I try to read literally word for word, I stumble over words a lot more.
No, that's fair.
Absolutely.
It fell shut. In the blink of an eye, they were gone.
Damn it!
As soon as Ace and Lotus were gone, Junpei and the others leapt at the door in pursuit of Ace. But as Junpei laid his hand on the doorknob...
Ah! Oh, that's June.
There was a noise behind him. He looked over his shoulder.
Oh, no.
June was kneeling on the floor, breathing heavily.
Hey, June, what happened? You alright?
Baby girl.
Santa ran to June and wrapped his arm around her before she could collapse all the way.
Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
June's fever had returned for no apparent reason.
No.
What?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Alright. Her eyes were watery and her eyelids drooped. Her breath came into dry, shallow gasps.
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You should be worrying about Lotus.
Honey, no, we're gonna worry about you real quick.
She was breathing hard now. She could barely summon the strength to talk.
But...
Junpei was torn. He couldn't leave June.
Hold on a second. Santa's, like, way more jacked than I thought he was.
Yeah, he's got that wiry strength, you know?
Yeah.
For every moment they waited, Ace was farther away, Lotus's life in his hands. What was Junpei supposed to do? June's eyes drifted to Junpei's. She managed to muster a weak smile. Are you okay, June? Are you there?
Sorry, I died. Stumpy. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he gets what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's gonna let her walk away?
Damn it!
You guys go on ahead. As soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go!
She nodded once. She couldn't manage much more. But it was all the confirmation Junpei needed. His resolve was set. Allergic reaction to soap roll. That's an interesting theory. Nine of Nails.
Sorry, that's not in character laughing. I'm laughing at what Ham just said.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah.
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you.
Got it.
Santa, you're the only bitch in this house I respect. No, sorry, that's not true. Seven's right here. Well, I don't know if I really respect Seven. He's kind of misogynistic, but whatever.
Do you respect Lotus?
Lotus isn't in the room right now.
That's true.
Sorry, alright, let me rephrase. Santa, you're the only bitch in this room that I respect.
Wait, you don't respect June?
I would never call Lotus a bitch.
Yeah, you're right.
I knew June. You're the only stranger in this room that I respect.
Okay.
How many times can I amend this?
Santa, you're one of the people in this room.
Matt O'Neill says that it's always aliens, and I'm really not sure, having played the whole series, whether they're right or wrong, thinking about it, and how we define aliens.
Interesting stuff.
I'm sure I'll find out more.
Junpei turned before he had a chance to change his mind and started running for the door. He could hear Seven's heavy footsteps behind him.
Let's go.
Junpei and Seven exploded into the hallway, their feet pounding on the metal floor as they ran.
Run. Running sound effects, let's go. Running. We're running through the halls. We're going real tall.
Running pulley.
Hey, Junpei, you think we're gonna get wet in there?
I'm was thinking the exact same thing, damn it.
I keep forgetting that we experienced that.
Junpei and Seven had
I just
finally arrived
realized
at
this
the
is
church.
gonna be a choice, huh?
Exhausted and out of breath. As their lungs struggled to catch their breath, their eyes frantically scanned the room. Where the fuck are they?
I don't see them.
Yeah, Nine of Nails, it's either always aliens or it's always just a wizard did it.
Or it was a cult.
The cult was a wizard. An alien
Yeah,
wizard.
alright.
You think they went through? He reached up to wipe a palmful of sweat from his brow.
Maybe.
Even as he spoke, Junpei was on his way to the larger of the number 9 doors.
Let's check the red.
The display panel read vacant. Spun around and headed for the smaller door. The red would tell him if Ace and Lotus had moved on to another room.
Engaged. It's occupied.
That means they went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Junpei and Seven stepped away from the door. They retreated to the center of the room and began to talk. Oh, what do we do now?
Oh, what should we do? The big door is still vacant, but our digital roots don't add up to 9.
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting our digital root isn't 9. Even though I already said that.
And just as they were pondering what to do next, there was a noise.
There was a noise.
A noise like someone hitting a thick wooden panel.
What's that sound? Oh, it's the person in the coffin.
Uh-huh. I just realized we haven't had the conversation that gives you a theory as to what's in that coffin. We completely missed that. Because that's in a different road. Junpei looked up, surprised. Seven followed suit, his eyes jumping around the room looking for the source of the sound. It's coming from over there. It wasn't long before they found the altar. Or more precisely, what was on it.
The coffin.
Yep.
Well, let's open it. Not like we have much else to do.
How? I mean, I know I'm strong, but...
By force. You nailed it.
But if I, hit it with an axe or something, I might, kill who's ever inside. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You think there's somebody in there? You think there's somebody in there, Seven?
Well, what else is banging on the cat? It's banging. Is there a machine in there that's banging? Is there a mummy?
Junpei, what the fuck is this? No, I need to say this. Hold on. The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Look, right now I'm 50% mummy, 50% vampire, 100% not opening this. Yeah, wait. What? Where did that come from, Junpei?
I forget. Anyway, we gotta try.
Wait, no, we can't move on. Not quite yet. What the fuck, dude?
Come on, just try. If we shove it off of the fucking altar, then maybe something will happen.
Okay, fine. If this is a vampire, I'm letting you get bit.
Yeah, no, that's super fair.
Junpei and Seven left at the coffin. They grabbed hold of what purchase they could find and pulled.
Damn it! Saying it a lot.
See?
It has a
Told ya.
keypad on it.
If you could just pull it open, why would it have a keypad? Seven pointed at the keypad on the side of the coffin.
So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
Yeah, we're working on it. The noise hadn't stopped. In fact, the more it continued, it had only gotten louder and more forceful. What were they supposed to do, Junpei wondered.
Was there some sort of clue somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They stood for a few moments, staring at the coffin. Then Seven spoke. Hey, Junpei. Remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over in the bathroom in the first-class cabin? Got those numbers by any chance?
It was like a week ago, dude.
But, like, you solved that whole secret message that Clover was holding, and, like, you did a whole thing with, like, playing around with your watch. And then we gotta open up the safe, and that's how I, like, cracked the whole fucking case.
Yeah. Truth... Oh, this is 7 talking.
Yeah, truthfully gone. It was something like that?
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe Zero's kind of lazy and reuses passwords so that they don't have to keep multiple memorized.
Oh, that would make sense. This is a Nintendo DS game, after all.
Yeah, exactly. See, Zero set up both of these. Even though we've seen nothing actually implying this, Zero is pretty lazy, right? As if this isn't the most try-hard shit in the world.
God. No, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, is that Zero made this game as a fucking call-out for one guy from a game 9 years ago. He absolutely would just make it as lazy as possible just to get this guy.
Okay. Why would they go to the trouble of getting a exact replica of the Titanic, then?
That's the trouble that he went to!
Yeah.
And making us all ingest small bombs?
Again, this is a Nintendo DS game.
Yep, I guess you're right. This is a Nintendo DS game, so... Look, just try it. It's not like you'll make it worse. It's not like there's ever consequences for getting a password wrong on something, you know?
I mean, God, he's being... If this... It better be the same fucking number. The more that Junpei protests it, the more it is. It's the same number. Just to make
the lapdog protests too much. Yeah, you never fucking know until you try. What was that, about 1,000 fucking failures?
Alright, just let me try the fucking passcode, please. Who said that?
You fucker. Coffin's getting impatient.
That was Neil Gaiman.
I love this game. It's so good.
Yes.
Oh, isn't it? He knelt down in front of the keypad and looked at it. Perhaps because he'd repeated them so many times, the numbers easily leapt to Junpei's mind.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Wow, I can't believe you actually remembered that, Mac. Quickly, he typed them in.
It's interesting that apart from the 2, it is a perfect palindrome.
Uh-huh. I don't remember if there's any deeper meaning to this sequence.
Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna look like Boo Boo the fucking fool when it comes back around. I don't think there is.
Yeah.
I'm not letting myself
I want to say that there's no deeper meaning and this is just like a useful password.
Wait, hold on a second. Don't click off the screen.
Wrong.
Don't click off the screen yet. Okay, the digital root of this number is 8.
Huh. I guess that means that Lotus is the key to all this.
Damn. Who'd have fucking guessed? Okay.
He checked he'd entered the right numbers, took a deep breath, and hit E. It only took a moment.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
All right. Last chance. What's in the coffin? What's been making that
snake.
Yeah? How the fuck would that happen?
It be like that sometimes. He's taking a nap.
With a heavy clunk, the lid of the coffin slid off and onto the floor. Someone sat up from inside.
Snake! Wow, I was right!
It's so wild. It is so wild that Snake's just in a fucking coffin.
He was just taking a little nap.
For like
He's got
6
his
hours.
Hot Topic outfit
Yeah,
on.
good for him.
Uh-huh.
If anybody deserves a nap, it's Snake.
You?
He just got back from the Ren Fair.
Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
Of course, there was no reason Snake would have known anything about where anyone else could be.
I got real bad news for you, bud.
Junpei and Seven looked at each other awkwardly. There was a great deal he needed to know, but... They had to tell him something, though, so they began to talk. Snake explained to them how he'd come to be locked in the coffin. Apparently, he'd been hit with some sort of knockout gas. And Junpei and Seven explained what had happened to the rest of them.
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything.
You're remarkably chill about your sister being dead, bro.
I don't think we...
Have I been sufficiently caught up? You're not leaving anything gravely important out?
Oh, no.
No, there was one thing they kept from him. Oh, wait, shit, sorry, what did I say? Yeah, you weren't listening there, right? One thing that neither Seven nor Junpei could bring themselves to say. That Ace had killed Clover. The feared if Snake knew, he may as well go insane.
Yeah, definitely nothing. Definitely nothing else.
They decided, as much by a look, the moment that Snake had climbed out of the coffin.
But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
Yeah, we still have no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why do you put Guy X in Snake's clothes? This all somehow related to that notary game that was played 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
Junpei put the question to Snake. His answer was less than illuminating.
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
It seemed as though Snake was perhaps not being entirely honest. But that knowledge did Junpei and Seven little good.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
No matter how many times they asked, he insisted that he knew nothing. It was becoming clear that Snake wouldn't give in, and every second they spent asking him was a second wasted. This is bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace.
However, they stood in silence, the overpowering atmosphere of the chapel almost stifling. Junpei, Seven, and Snake simply stood, at a loss for what they should do next.
What do we do now?
He glanced over at Snake's wrist. Sure enough, he could see the 2 on the bracelet on Snake's wrist.
The 3 of us can't make a digital root of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5. I have really bad news for how we could get a digital root of 9.
Yeah.
We're stuck here, then.
Oh, hey, I just remembered something. Seven began patting his pockets to check if any of them still held anything.
What?
What is it?
I, found something earlier.
What did you find?
This? He finally found the pocket he wanted, and his hand dove into it. By the way, y'all, these overalls are sick. I've got so many pockets. Seven pulled out something round and metal. A bracelet.
What?
There was no mistaking the number glowing at them like a cartoon eye.
0? Zero's bracelet?
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet? So all along, 7, you were 0?
Mac is shook right now.
Where did you get that?
Snake's question was innocent enough, but if he learned the truth... if he'd been able to see, he would have noticed that 7 looked away. Clover, gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
She found it, see? On the other side of door 1. A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it, because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying.
Junpei could tell right away that 7 wasn't telling the truth.
He even told us earlier.
Haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
What about Clover? I'm sorry you're saying all this out loud.
I am saying all this out loud. I didn't realize.
Alright, Junpei. Been nice knowing ya.
What?
7 plus 2 plus 0 is 9. Come on, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, that's not a funny joke.
Still, I just want to make sure the 0 bracelet actually works. Snake, give me a hand, alright? Without waiting for a response, he began walking towards the door. Junpei and Snake followed him quietly. Before long, they found themselves in front of the larger of the 2 doors. 7 and Snake put their palms on the red. Once they'd done that, 7 put the number 0 bracelet on the scanner as well. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. 7 plus 2 plus 0 is 9. Now they just needed to pull the lever and the door would open.
Uh-huh. Why isn't it opening?
The third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the 0 bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Okay, nope, you're gonna have to elaborate on that one.
Yeah, I'm also lost here.
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 in scan. That is what I'm saying.
No, that didn't clarify anything.
Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Do some science. Let's see. I think you're probably gonna see me pick an answer because of my previous playing of this game. So, Mac, any thoughts as to what combination we might want to try?
I mean, my automatic thought is to just try all 3 of us. That would be the direction that I would go.
Sure, we could try all 3 of us. Let's try all 3 of us in the bracelet.
I mean, this is a great team. All 3 of us is a really good team. We saw that in the first room.
Really true.
This combination works.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
Ayo. Nope. Never mind.
Then this bracelet is not 4.
Then...
Junpei continued. They tried the following combination. Oh shoot, I did think it was all 3 of them. So I guess I forgot what the right answer was. Let's see, so Snake
I remember.
Junpei plus the bracelet.
My brain, I'm doing math really quick to see. So, Snake plus Junpei plus the bracelet would be, the bracelet would have to be, what?
2.
2.
Yeah. And Junpei plus 7, the bracelet
And
would
then
have to be
Junpei plus
6.
7 plus the bracelet would be, yeah. Let's do Junpei and 7 and the bracelet.
Okay.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
They scanned in their bracelets.
Oh!
What do you know?
Interesting.
It opened.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it would seem.
Why would a 0 read as a 6?
I'm just thinking about who had the number 6.
That is interesting. Yeah, I was thinking a
That's
completely
one of the
different
reasons why I
direction.
went there, because I was like, okay, well, it being a 2 is kind of funny because Snake is 2, but it being a 6 is interesting because of June.
Mm-hmm. Snake was, as usual, calm and smug.
I'm calm and smug, aren't I? And with my gray little hair, and my closed eyes, and my pretty little smirk. I'm
The door
Snake.
slid closed.
Haha.
Junpei's head furrowed as he thought. Snake's smirk sure is cute.
That means the bracelet is actually 6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Could Zero just do that? Make a bracelet that tells lies?
0 wouldn't do that.
0 would definitely do that.
But that breaks the whole fairness of the game. They heard the creak and groan of tearing metal. With it came the sound of water pouring into parts of the ship that had, until recently, been dry. Oh man, that's not good! I'm about to get wet!
No, stop that.
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go.
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah, you know that only Junpei and I can go through this way, right?
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort, but if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last
Resort?
Why are we going through the big door? Okay, whatever. The game doesn't give us a choice on this, it's fine.
Junpei, 7, and Snake ran full tilt down a long hallway.
Oh, so Snake did come with us?
They were headed for the stirless ship and had no time for distractions. As they ran, 7 spoke. Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you just didn't do that right away?
As I told you, it was a last resort.
Oh!
Yeah,
right.
do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we're good.
Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0.
I still kinda think you are, dude.
Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I was not optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed.
Well, about that.
I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve.
Yeah.
I'd just take my bracelet off.
Snake's plan had been simple but effective. He simply removed his bracelet. How? To Junpei, it looked as though Snake had simply crushed the bones in his hand until they were small enough to fit through the wristband. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
He has a fake arm!
Snake had slid the bracelet off, tossed it into the coffin. Which, I gotta say, putting it on the fake arm and not the real arm, that's real sloppy of 0, I gotta say. Unless Snake
I know
is
this
0.
is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
Don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
He walked through the door easily without authenticating. He stepped out on the other side, unscathed, and began running down the hall alongside Junpei and 7.
I love this fucking game. What good logic.
Uh-huh. They kept running a while longer and eventually came upon a set of stairs leading downward on the right side of the hallway. Which, I guess, here's the thing. If the bracelet was on Seven's left prosthetic arm, it would never have detected a pulse, which means that I think he's pretty much just immune from the bomb ever going off. Because it's just registered him as dead from the start. That's how I take it, at least.
This is not making me doubt my Snake is zero theory anymore.
No, I'm just thinking about, like, the mechanics here, you know?
Yeah, just so that people are aware, like, this doesn't joss anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad trope name. I don't like that trope name.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
They nodded quickly to one another and jogged down the stairs. It only took a few minutes to make their way to the bottom deck. There was a single hallway in front of them, at the end of which was a single door.
Let's go through that door.
They went through the door. Inside was a massive iron grate. The plate was affixed to the top of it. It read, "Caution! Incinerator."
What the fuck?
Oh my, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
No shit!
Do you see a lever
Do
near
you
the
see
gate?
a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Sorry, I was used to being Snake in previous runs, but...
Yeah, right over here.
Yeah, that is definitely a legitimate critique in Vocative, that, like, this abilities pretty much exist in these games to work with twists and to be part of puzzle boxes, instead of, like, just being things that people legitimately exist with. I guess it's one of those things where, like, most details in these games end up mattering, but also that's completely not true with this game. We've had so many just random tangents that haven't really mattered beyond some vague thematic connection. Alright, anyway, let's go check out this incinerator.
Yeah, there's the lever.
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take a half a day or so.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
He's probably still waking up from the Sopra a little bit, so, like, you know, go easy on him.
When we get out of here, you're telling us the story.
I haven't eaten in 6 hours, at least.
I mean, neither have I, and you don't hear me complaining. Okay, that's not actually true. I had a bunch of snacks in my pockets.
Snake voice, I had to piss in that coffin, you know.
Junpei grumbled. Yeah, you think they stole my clothes? No, I was just glad there was a change of clothes in that coffin so I could wear something that was, you know, fresh. Junpei grumbled, gave Snake a dirty look, and jogged to the lever.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it. Why are we opening the door to an incinerator again?
Why not?
It's fun.
That is
See, lever, pull lever. That's like how we've solved every escape room. With the rumble of an ancient motor, the door opened. There's no need to hold back. No time to hesitate. They pushed their way inside.
Ugh.
Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus. Ace still had the revolver in his hand.
Same shot, different background.
Uh-huh, it's called efficiency.
I'm not complaining about it.
It was hard, still pressed hard against Lotus's temple. A small dark bruise had begun to form near the tip. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see that Lotus was shaking. She was terrified. Perhaps more interesting was what Junpei saw behind them. 9.
God.
Another fucking number 9 door. Like, we haven't had enough already.
This is the third one. Why is there another one?
The door stopped Junpei in his tracks. It simply should not have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Warning.
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 Emergency
Incineration Command
Incineration
has
command
been acknowledged.
has been acknowledged.
Has been acknowledged.
Oh shit, everything's turning red. Automatic incineration will
Unlike
take
incineration will
place
take place in
in 9 minutes.
9
Oh, another fucking
minutes.
9, huh?
Well, for an emergency thing, that taking 9 minutes to start is a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please evacuate the
Please
incinerator.
evacuate the
Please
incinerator
evacuate the
immediately.
incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero. A terrifying smile twisted Ace's face. What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Allow me to explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Huh? Who the fuck are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? But I thought I killed you. Oh, wait, no, wait. They explained that to me. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. I had it in my head that you were still dead. Yes, of course you're alive. I'm afraid your bizarre sense of style had me confused. Are you some sort of cultist? Actually, you know what? Yes, I'm glad that you're alive.
No.
What a relief, what a relief. Ace's voice did not change. Snake ground his teeth. If you don't mind me asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7, the three of you couldn't have possibly opened a door with a 9.
Hey, we did, motherfucker. Don't worry about it.
Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
Oh, shit.
What?
You're gonna bring this up now, dude?
Oh, well, your reaction suggests you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Junpei felt his chest
we should have brought
tighten.
this up.
Oh, they haven't told you?
We didn't
Told
want to
me
bring
what?
it up, dude!
Well, clearly not. Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment, but time's at a premium right now.
Don't worry about it, dude. This
I'll have to
scene
make
is
this
gonna
quick.
take 27 minutes.
Unless you would like to buy 7 extra minutes by paying $5 for a 10-pack of gems. Clover?
Don't do it, Ace. Keep your goddamn mouth shut.
Clover!
I said stop it! Oh my god, throw a brick at him.
Clover!
Don't listen to him.
Junpei could feel his voice going hoarse, but Snake didn't listen to him.
What happened to Clover?
Ace looked at him. The corner of his mouth curled into the hook of a cruel smile. Clover died. The color left Snake's face.
This
He
man
shook
is
his
going
head
to pass
weakly.
the fuck out.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see. And
You should not have said
What?
that, dude.
And I do have a perfect track record for killing the people I intend to kill, and being correct about who I killed later.
Oh, he looks so pissed.
I'm sorry.
Did I fucking stutter?
Did I fucking stutter? I killed her. Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, mottled red rising to dot his paled skin. His entire body shook. He looked, to Junpei, surprisingly like a demon. I would rather she have died with less suffering. A bullet to the brain perhaps would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have been too loud. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for a knife. The one the ninth man had, you remember. I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft.
Oh, dude,
My knife
you
slid
sound
in
like a
easily.
fucking
There was
creep.
no resistance. I was rather excited by the feeling. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in
7 minutes.
7 minutes. I'm going to kill you.
Snake's words were a guttural growl, barely audible. What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Oh, you're going to kill me. Please, do. Come on, I'm waiting.
Don't do it. Don't listen to him, Snake.
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head. Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't, Snake!
Don't you do it! But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake could no longer hear anything. Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incineration chamber, full of rage and despair.
Snake! Man, you were
Snake!
only just alive for like 5 minutes!
Yeah!
He let go of Lotus.
Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room towards Junpei, her eyes wide with terror.
Lotus!
Hurry! This way! Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her. She made a run for it. She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman.
Oh, not you too,
He raised
dude.
the gun. I need her. Without a bracelet, I'll be unable to open this door. Quickly now, I don't have time for your shenanigans. In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still. He looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor.
That's a fucked up thing to say.
I see that I have no choice. Everyone's dying in here. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of an idiotic man you call Seven. I'll take Lotus's body with me and leave this room. Incineration will begin in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Well, it looks as though our time here together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh. Goodbye. Then, it happened.
Kill you.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Snake stood back up. What? No, that's impossible! For the first time, Ace's composure broke. With obvious effort, Snake lunged forward 1 step closer to Ace, then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Its voice was the mournful wailing of the undead. Stay away from me! Get back! If you come any closer, I'll get away from me! Little by little, Ace was retreating.
Get his ass.
Snake didn't stop. He continued in his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury. Listen, I said don't come any closer! Shit, you bastard! Ace's revolver leapt 5 times. 5 times, the air in the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Just immediately go to Frank Reynolds. So anyways, they started blasting. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt into the air across his body. A fine pink mist drifted from his body, then disappeared. Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before. And his strength was gone. Legs crumpled and his broken and battered body slid to the floor. Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Finally. Here. But Snake was not done.
Kill you.
Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half slid towards Ace. 1 bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg.
You won't get away.
The other grabbed his thigh with a strike that should have been long gone. You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you! He kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. Ah! It made no difference. Snake refused to release him. Once a snake has ensnared its prey, rarely does it release it.
Wow, that's a great line, dude.
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together.
Holy shit!
What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Damn it! Damn you! Get off! I was at like the 1 yard line. I was so fucking close. Let go, you monster! Okay. Look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously somehow. I'm sure they can fix you up. You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go. Let go.
No?
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Then Seven and Lotus began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strained. Snake, that's enough! You can stop now!
Yes, he's right, Snake. You've done enough.
Come on, Snake, just, drop it, let go. Let's get out of here.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
Snake turned toward them. He coughed, blood splattering across the floor. Then he smiled a sad sort of smile.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
This shot also rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
Shut up! Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me.
I mean, it's not so much his fault as the fault of the person who gassed him and hid him in a coffin so he couldn't be around for the majority of the game.
Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me.
Dude, I don't think she blames you at all.
Now
Regardless of whether or not it's your fault.
Go now.
I don't think she blamed you.
You have to go.
Incineration will begin in...
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Damn it! Shit, we're out of time! We gotta go! Seven ran towards the exit. Lotus followed him. But Junpei couldn't move.
Ugh.
There were white lines down Snake's cheeks where his tears washed the blood away.
Oh no.
He was broken, body and soul. Junpei felt though half his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung, and he tried desperately to swallow to clear the lump in his throat.
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here, now!
Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, mystery, and a cold feeling of emptiness. Pure emotion surged through his heart alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave growing taller and taller, and then it broke, crashing down with thunderous force onto his shaken, unprepared mind.
Snake! Oh, I did it too. Damn it. Snake! Snake!
Junpei's rational mind was gone now. He was driven by instinct, and he launched himself across the floor at Ace and Snake. Or, he tried to. Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei!
Yeah, I thought
felt a hand grab him from
try to
behind.
hold him back.
With Seven. Before he had time to react, the large man had pinned Junpei's arms to his sides and was hauling him back bodily towards the door.
No! I have to help him! Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Ah! No!
7, 6.
Damn it, I don't got a choice, kid. Don't blame me for this, okay?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ah!
1. 0.
Gates 2 and 3 are locked down. Beginning incineration.
Incineration.
Junpei felt Seven's fist bury itself deep into his stomach, then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in his arms in the same motion and leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to his shaky feet. He glanced over to see Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door.
Keys!
There was a small window cut into it. Inside, he could see Ace and Snake. Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I never did anything wrong in my entire life! I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me right now, Zero! Why?
No,
Zero!
You super deserve this, dude.
Zero, you fucker!
Wow, good animation.
Zero! He didn't know how much time had passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen, and if not for the hand she put against the wall, Junpei wasn't sure she could stand. Seven looked old, tired, and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk towards the open door and the hallway they'd come down earlier. Hey, wait, Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
He blinked when their voices broke the silence. He stopped.
You stay here. I'll go get Santa in June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay and wait, alright?
He began to walk again. He
Bro,
looked over
this
his
is like
shoulder
way more than an hour.
and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. Like, if you were just reading this and not voice acting all of it, I could see getting through this in an hour. But, we're going through this the slow way. The best way.
Yeah.
He looked over his shoulder and saw Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They stared back, not moving. He wasn't sure if they could. He turned around once again. He knew where he was going.
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe.
Before long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to it was a door. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it.
Please work.
He pushed it, and the door opened.
Yes.
Yay.
Junpei was in the large hospital room.
June, Santa!
He kept calling and walked to the center of the room.
What?
But try as he might, he couldn't find them.
Ugh, damn it. Where did they go?
Increasingly frustrated and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. With every step he took, his legs felt more and more like lead.
Got super jump scared by the walls covered in blood there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, maybe Zero just puts people in coffins if they're wandering about, so you should check there. Good call, Talkative. Sometime later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. See? He's thinking the smart thoughts. He stepped in, expecting to find nothing. But there, on the red carpet in the center of the room... June! No, codenames didn't matter any longer. She was Connie.
Connie!
Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room toward her.
Connie.
He stumbled to a stop. As he looked down at her body, lying so still on the floor, he felt an icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still. So very still.
No, it can't be. It's impossible.
Slowly, Junpei bent down to her. His hands shook, and he felt very cold and very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back was moving. Slowly it rose and fell. Relief washed over him.
Connie.
Junpei reached down and gently, very gently lifted her up.
Connie, are you all right?
Jumpy.
Her face was pale. Her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared right at Junpei, but they saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around her back. She was cold. Very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself that it was only his imagination, but she felt as though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest.
Oh man, Connie. What the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy. I'm sorry.
Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
No, I literally just watched my other buddy die. No, come on. No. I'm gonna save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy.
Nope.
Really
I refuse to accept this.
happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
Oh.
You've just gotta hang on, alright, Connie?
Jumpy, did you know? You meant a lot to me when we were kids. I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Yeah,
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears, that he could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white-hot flame. He looked down at Akane. Game
hold on
over.
a second. I was 0, I think. This is very funny. I cannot talk to myself, but I want to do this one.
Okay.
Game over. It's Bane again.
There's a crack of static from above his head, and a voice spoke.
0. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding?
Junpei frantically scanned the ceiling for the source of the voice.
Should I do it?
right here. I
Yeah,
shall always be close to you.
God, we're just still doing Bane! What the hell are you talking about?
Well, no matter. I will tell you again. Game over. The game has ended.
No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie.
You can't. It's impossible.
Why?
Because you chose the wrong path.
The wrong path?
Yep, tough shit. Your path was inevitable, though. It did defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is absence of light, there is no shadow. So it goes.
Alright, Slaughterhouse 5.
Matters not. The loser has been decided.
I told you I'm not gonna lose.
The loser is you. No, you misunderstand. You haven't lost. I have lost.
Huh? What?
Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before. He heard the door slam shut behind him. Spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero?
Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
She managed a single nod. Junpei laid her back down gently and left for the door. He yanked it open and shot outside. No one. The hall was empty. There's nothing moving anywhere.
Damn it, where are you? Doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first.
He didn't want to leave Connie alone any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel.
Connie?
Junpei, don't you know? Never turn your back on the bodies.
Yeah, that's true.
She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there on the floor just moments before, and now she was gone.
Oh, God. No, no. Where is she? Connie. Connie? Connie. I'm not yelling.
His cry split the heavens themselves.
My throat is already really hoarse.
As he screamed to the heavens that he was not, in fact, yelling. He yelled louder than he had ever yelled in his entire life. He screamed until his voice gave out. See, you're just already at the end of it.
I'm already there. Then he screamed some more. I love him.
But there was nothing. No answer. His voice faded away, and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it.
Huh?
A strange smell, one that he'd smelled before.
Wait, this is... Oh, damn, it was a time loop the whole time!
9 seconds later, Junpei's mind winked out.
Hey, where was Santa and all that?
Where the fuck was Santa and all that?
Zero escaped 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Yep, there's the end of the game. Then there were never any more answers.
That's it.
That's the entire thing.
I hope you liked our stream series.
Yeah. You know, like, all in all, like, some of the mysteries and some of the writing was quite good, but they left so much unresolved that's kind of unsatisfying, you know?
Yeah, like, hey, what the fuck was up with Seven's amnesia?
Yeah, what was up with that?
Kino Nishimura doing amazing work for the art here, I will say.
Yeah.
God, yeah. You know, actually, with this specific route, all in all, it got a good amount of stuff tied up.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it really did.
Yeah, it is still wild that we got this as our first route. And it is interesting to look at this game from the view of just this route and the conclusions that you would draw. Because there are some things that are supposed to be debunking red herrings that you've gotten from other routes.
And it's interesting because no matter what route you're gonna form a different perspective on like how things play out. So
yeah, for sure.
I like that a lot.
I do think it's very funny that we somehow managed to avoid getting. Well, I'm guessing that the choices that would have led you to true ending happened earlier because the only choices that we made were the bracelets.
Yeah.
What people think? Do people like this route?
The end, or is it?
Yeah, it turns out 999 was a time loop the whole time.
I mean, that would sure be an explanation.
I think that's great though, right? Like, you finish the route, the smoke fills the room, and you just start at the beginning again. Like, fuck yeah, dude!
That's good shit. I love this route. I love everything with
so
Snake.
Good.
I love everything.
The full Ace villain reveal. The whole...
whips.
Seek a door that carries a 9. There we go. I love... There's so much shit we haven't even gotten to yet. It's insane.
It is wild.
Alright, so, Okay. So here's the thing that I'm thinking. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. Yeah, I could have guessed. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've required. Oh, cool. Memory of escape. Okay.
Just if you want to replay escape rooms.
Okay, I see. Yes, I want to save, please.
Remember when we were wondering what these little Mario question blocks were?
Oh, huh. Okay. Sick.
And see, that's why it's the safe ending, because we used the information from the safe.
Yeah,
and now... Sorry, this is one of my other favorite reveals in this game, because we could have found this way sooner if we just messed around on the menu screen. It's a story map.
Flowchart.
Flowchart time, baby.
I actually realized, like today, when I was leaving Runa's, when we were talking, I was like, oh, it's not the safe ending because we escaped safely. It's the safe ending because we opened the safe.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fun hearing you talk about it last time and being like, well, will we be safe? I don't know.
Okay. So with this flow chart, does that mean we can just like jump to one of these scenes to take a different path?
Yep.
I believe that's how it works.
Yes, that is how it works.
Previously, this is, I think, a thing that was not in the DS version.
I believe so, yeah.
I had to replay the game. I had to, when I played it, I had to replay the entire thing every single time.
Yeah.
But they've added this for convenience, which I think is very nice.
That's very nice.
So newbie, where are we going?
Oh, I want to go to this. I want to start right where this red key is and get this other path.
All right, yeah. Choose the 7-door instead of 8-door. I think that's the decision.
Yes. I think yes.
All right. Let's see. I think I need to take like a little 2 or 3 minute break, and this is a good time to do that.
Yeah, I might go grab a bite.
Or it's the 4 and 5 doors, not the 7 and 8. Yeah.
Okay, before you run, really quick, calling it the Zero Lost ending whips.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Hey, what did Zero mean by that?
Yeah.
I have so many thoughts.
Yeah.
This is a really funny place for the scene to pick up.
I thought we were done with the game.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Yeah, we are.
Man, I can't wait to replay this game with the knowledge that Ace is the fucking villain the whole goddamn time. Sick as shit.
Awesome stuff.
All right. Quick break and then
do you want to do like a 5, a 10? What's up?
Let's say 5.
Let's say a 5.
All right.
Thank you, 5.
are back.
It's like we never left.
It's like we never left indeed. Alright, so having played through that first entire route, Mac, who would you call right now as being 0?
I think I'm still right.
You're still on Snake?
I mean, yeah, I still think it's Snake.
I think that's fair.
Here's the thing. I have some other thoughts in my head about it, but I don't think given the final monologue, I don't think it's any of the other players in the game. Let me put it that way. So if it's not Snake, it's somebody that isn't one of the 9 players.
Makes sense. Totally get that.
All right. I have good news, bad news. I've got soundboard now working for stream, I believe. It just doesn't also go into the Discord call.
Well, that's okay.
Well, stream can enjoy that, and I'm sure that Jacqueline and I will survive. We're need to switch back to novel, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so we're just going to read a little bit of this to remember where we were, and then jump ahead to the decision point. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I think we were trying to decide on which door to go through, or how to split up the doors.
9th man already died, right?
Yeah, 9th man is dead.
Yeah. So the 9th man dies no matter what happens. Damn, rip 9th man.
Truly.
Very well, then there's only one way for us to proceed. Yeah. Let's see, everyone's alive again. No one's dead.
Yeah. That's good, actually.
It's Snake. He's not riddled with bullet holes. Yay.
Clover isn't stabbed in the back.
Ace is just the nice, dependable guy. Lotus is Lotus.
Lotus is Lotus. Lotus is one of the ones causing the most conflict.
That awful woman, Lotus. Surely she is the ultimate evil in this game.
Now, hold on a second. Why don't they want to go into door 5?
Because the 9th man's body is in there?
Oh, right, yeah, that's right. Okay. I was like, no, hold on a second. What the fuck?
Yeah, because last time we went with Snake and 7 through door number 5.
Yes. And that was, we fucked with the, people who were going in.
Yeah. Her jump.
Her
It's so cute.
Jump.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. It works out. You actually go and hang out with Lotus and Santa and June before Santa and June start to get more stressed out and June starts to get feverish.
Yeah, so we can okay, cool. Yeah, this is fun.
We spent very little time in an escape room with her.
Yeah, yeah.
Cognizant her.
Yeah. Junpei waffling.
Okay, yeah, so this is the point where he stays silent.
Yeah, instead of... Door number 4's fine.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side.
June, Akane Kurashiki.
This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood.
Yeah, I kind of figured, dude.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
You watch the other 4 walk to their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and Seven. Junpei said nothing as they left. Before long, they had reached door number 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things that Junpei couldn't hear, then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red. Now then, Ace grabbed that lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and the other companions. Goodbye!
Be careful.
What reason do we have to be careful? It's not like I'm gonna kill anyone. As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, like the mouth of a great hungry beast. Ugh.
So horrible. I'll pick up Clover again for this moment.
Yeah, she's not gonna be here for long.
Yeah.
Did not surprise him at all that Ace, Clover, and Seven hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problems as his blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Ha! Snake, your shoes!
It's fine, hurry. Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds.
Sorry, Snake.
Oops, I was doing Ace's voice for Snake there. The 3 steeled themselves and stepped through the door.
It was funny because at one point while you were doing Ace, you were slipping into Snake a little bit.
They were very similar. Look, I am a person of not very many voices, I fully admit that.
Yeah. I meant more in the vocal affectation, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Voice. Yeah, because also don't have a lot of voices. Like, my Clover voice, it's just pitched higher!
Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal on metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Okay, so we're going with June, Santa, and Lotus.
Shit. Oh. Did I just kill audio?
Oh,
I think I killed game audio. I can still hear you.
Okay.
Oh, rip the game audio.
I just yanked my headphone cord out.
I see.
Anyway, we can play a little bit longer.
Because I think it killed audio for us, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It did.
If it just killed it for myself, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's just the game gets mad when the cord gets pulled out for obvious reasons.
Hey, how is it over there? You find anything? At least say something, will you?
Hey, chat, can you still hear us? Okay, they can still hear us.
Yes.
That's good.
I'll get it fixed in a minute. Once we make it into the escape room, I'll stop and...
Okay. Something's beeping.
It's just like before. Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet. Do you think they're okay?
Oh yeah, how are we gonna split up voices?
Yeah. It's a Jacqueline heavy one. I guess,
But... I will, take Santa.
Yeah, you take Santa. And I can take... Do we just want to do... I can take June and Lotus and have it like that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. June's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Ugh. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out on the other side of the door. It was Seven. Hey, there it is! That's gotta be the dead thing. Come on, get over here. We gotta authenticate.
The beeping stopped?
The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door. Phew, looks like it stopped. Junpei's companions leaned away from the door, breathing a collective sigh of relief on their own.
Hey, guys, are you doing all right over there?
They'd heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yep, we're fine. Wow, that was way higher than usual.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. It's not red. You know how the red was red? Now the dead is blue. I just said it wasn't red. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too. Awesome, thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that. I think it would have been really funny if they just, I mean, it wouldn't have been funny because I would have been sad, but it would have been funny if they just all blown up.
Yes, it would be.
It's like the beginning of the game and we just lost 5 people in the first, hour.
Hey, Mac, just wait for Zero Time Dilemma.
Sick. Yeah, truly, thank God those steel doors aren't soundproof.
Mm-hmm.
Phew, now it's our turn. I'll go first. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we ready?
Yeah, oh, not your center.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and turned back to the red.
All right, let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever.
Wow, I love Undertale.
Run for it! The 4 of them left through the door together. The moment they passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist.
Beep,
Beep! Beep!
Oh.
Beep!
damn.
Beep! In the center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Thanks, Seraph.
Junpei, you asshole! Take it this seriously! The detonator's countdown had begun. A long moment each of them spent staring at their wrists. The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway. We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Where the hell is this?
How would I know?
Don't give me that shit! Start looking!
I already am.
They began to run, eyes frantically looking for a device that was the key to their salvation. It was a really long hallway. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they'd taken the time to think, they would have discarded the doors that led to the cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no. How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count.
Junpei ran to the nearest door.
We just need to open them all.
He grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open. Okay, maybe it's not in the room.
It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door, saw his companions had already run to doors of their own. No one was having any luck. Their own words confirmed his fears. Shit, this one's no good!
Same here. It's not moving.
Jun was the last to speak up.
Well, we know that we're gonna make it out of this because I saw that flowchart.
As Junpei looked in her direction, his eye caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red blinking light.
There it is! At the end of the hallway! Run!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June and pulled them towards the light. Santa called out to them as he ran. Hey, how many more seconds do we even have?
How would I know? Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left. In all likelihood, Junpei figured, nearly a minute had already passed since the door closed behind them. If that was true. Urgency foremost in all their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
Hurry! It's the dead. Get over here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hand slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel.
Come on, everyone!
The other three quickly followed suit. Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward.
Pull the lever, Kronk! Oh!
Pant, pant, pant.
Whew, looks like it stopped.
His hands began to steady. Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the four companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway. The end of the hallway that we're standing at.
He could see a heavy-looking set of double doors. Set into the walls on either side of them, on either side of the larger door were two smaller ones.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. It's an escape room game. What was I thinking?
So many of these doors were just nailed shut.
Damn.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, this is a keyhole door.
A keyhole.
Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in brass.
Mars.
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it, and stared at it for a moment in confusion. A voice in the back of his head again said, Mars.
Mars.
It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars.
It's interesting that astrology is in here. Or kind of astrology.
Like astrological
technically-
symbols.
Yeah.
They are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Well, yeah, because technically they'd be astrological because it would be, in terms of the heavenly bodies, if you ignore Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and no, I'm pronouncing Uranus that way, it would be the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. Oh wait, no, you would have to include Uranus and Neptune in there. No, it's the 7 heavenly bodies. Oh no, because the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn.
Well, at least that's what I'm assuming is true.
I'm missing one. Whatever.
Anyway, let's make our way into an escape room.
Yes, so let's actually go into.
Wait, this isn't the man symbol?
This isn't the man symbol? It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Oh, wait, where's
But I thought
Santa?
boys went to Jupiter to get more stupider. While they talked, Santa had disappeared. They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He had gone to check the other doors. Eventually, he reached the last of them and jogged back. Only took him a moment to catch his breath again. Yeah, so I looked the whole place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean we only have 2 more doors.
Lotus checked out the 2 doors on the other side of the larger double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
Maybe it's the room number?
The door on the left has B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then. Junpei put his hand on the doorknob. Santa moved to the other door. They'd made it through the numbered door alive. There's nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3.
In unison, they pushed against their respective doors.
They're pull doors!
No, it actually goes both ways.
Oh, okay.
And promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as he threw open his door. They turned around and saw the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa. It actually opened.
Yeah, it did.
Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was easy. Lotus's calm voice broke into their thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
As she headed for room 93, Lotus continued.
Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it.
Find what? Seek
Santino, search this room. You 2 take the other one.
If we're going to find something, we're going to have to seek.
All right.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's weird. The music isn't there, but the sound effects are there.
The game goes back.
The game is very confused.
Amazing.
I'm curious, actually, if I just go... Oh yeah, I can't even access options from here. Alright, I'm gonna save and quit out and just restart the game to fix this.
Cool.
So we can have good escape room solving music. It'll just be a second. Won't even bother sending us to BRB.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was that I said about Santa. When I was last asked about about my opinions on all of the characters in this game. So go look really quick.
No? Come on. Why don't you want to show up? Why you gotta be mad at me, OBS? Also, we still don't have music. Damn it. Now I don't know what you want from me, game. Alright, anyway, okay, we're showing up
it was
on
all,
again.
Stuff that I had said when his, backstory came out.
Right.
I was like, yeah, honestly, if all of that happened to me, I think I would also be like this, personality-wise.
Honestly, yes.
Okay, there's music. Alright. Alright. Do we just not get escape room music in here? Because we were getting music from the option screen.
Interesting.
That's really weird.
I have no idea because we can't see the game on the Discord end.
Oh shoot, sorry.
No, you're good. I would just try to help more.
No. Please tell me when I forget to do that.
It's good that you're helping because I'm just over here like, oh, interesting. Cool.
I don't know.
Not sure.
I'm very confused at what you want from me, game, but okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's what matters.
Well, as long as the stream can hear us, I think we're probably okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the stream can hear us. Sorry, I have to...
Yeah, which the stream can hear us.
That vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it.
Are you gonna steal it? I love her so much.
Yo, what's this painting?
This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain.
Holy shit, dude!
Have you seen the Brian David Gilbert Tom Hardy collaboration, Beautiful Mind? The bop.
I think so, yes.
The bop. That's what this makes me think of it. What's your brain made of? Can't say I mind finding out a little bit more about what goes on in there.
Oh, so this is the Junpei horny route.
Horny for brain. I think he's like, I'm excited for her personality,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the one where he's expressing the fact that he has a crush on her more than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Judging by Judging by what someone has said in chat, I'm guessing that there is a picture slider puzzle.
Something like that, I think.
Okay.
Looks like there's a room on the right side of the picture.
Love whatever the fuck this wallpaper is. I saw this in the breakdown and I was like, what the fuck, dude?
That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it.
There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. So we're
Is
putting
this just
soap
like
on. I used a shower once, so I know.
Oh, he's funny. He's funny.
Sorry, I don't know why that got me.
It's just a shower head.
That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out.
We're not gonna get wet in here, June.
Oh, man. There's nothing there. The tank's empty, too. There isn't even any water in it. A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. What is this? The beginning months of the pandemic? There's nothing too suspicious about it.
Yeah, the pandemic is a fucking pipe dream right now.
You know what's fucked up? In the
What?
saw bathroom, there was not any toilet paper.
Damn.
That is messed up.
It is messed up.
The most fucked up thing about that situation. Alright, I think that's all there is to see in here right now.
Sick. Okay.
There has to be something to do in this room, but I guess we
There's
don't
something
have
to
any
do with
items.
that wall.
Okay, let's go back. I'm June.
Alright. Matches. We have a box of matches.
We're gonna light something on fire.
It's a box of matches. There's matches inside, obviously.
There are matches inside, obviously.
This is the fucking Captain Obvious Brigade here.
Wait. Sorry, did y'all hear the beginning of, like, the music starting over Sting and then the music stopped?
Yeah, for like half a second, maybe.
Oh, yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
I forgot that the fever thing came up that early.
Yeah, I'd forgotten too.
Let me see your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Oh.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Okay, music, you can come back now. Why the fuck not? Alright, what are we saying here?
Yeah, I am! Yeah, I guess I am.
June blushed and giggled.
By the
I'm
way...
not gonna say no!
Alright, are you
Jumpy?
ready? Are you ready for June's flirting game? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Junpei isn't.
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out.
No, I inhaled white smoke on this ship. I'm in a time loop. Didn't you? Okay.
When you woke up, you were on D deck.
Yeah, exactly. June was using her powers to turn the music back on, obviously. Her cute girl powers.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
If I am, I'm hiding it from myself, too.
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, what would I hide? Well, I don't know, anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean, like, The number of men I've dated?
Wait, oh my god, an insane thing to say, dude.
Junpei's heart stumbled over itself.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Well, none of them are me, so...
Yeah, come on, let's exchange body counts. It's fine.
Fuck.
That's like classic first date thing, you know? He had to admit he was a little curious.
Don't worry.
She smiled at him.
Only 18.
Wow, that's a high body count.
Oh, I love
Times 0.
I love the internal monologue versus the external monologue. It's just a different order of punctuation.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet. I love June and Junpei out here with the with the I've never kissed a guy before. Oh, neither have I.
Junpei voice. Well, I could be Mr. Right.
It's like the exact inverse of the Scott Pilgrim. You're the nicest guy I've ever dated. And then threw him a full mouth. That's kind of sad. It's just like the iconic Scott Pilgrim moment for me. June looked a little embarrassed, scratching the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant.
I see.
Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. It's just like you, Jumpy.
Wait, Madam of Deals is right. Mr. Right? Mr. Phoenix
Yeah,
Right?
I was thinking the same thing. The same fucking thing.
She's out here waiting for Phoenix Wright to super off her feet. When I woke up, I was on
that's
D-Deck.
so unfortunate. Hey, June, I got bad news for you.
I played the first case, and I really liked him, but I never got this case 2 or beyond.
Yeah, you get to the end of game 1, and then you'll see, he's... Sorry, he's taken.
Yeah, but he can...
Fujoshi June?
No, but she doesn't have to date him. He can just be her father figure, just like all of the other random girls in his life who he ends up being an adoptive father for.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun
fair,
dynamic, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I mean, she has a little bit of Maya Fey to her.
You know what? I bet there's at least one fic about that.
Uh-huh.
I hope so.
Anyway, well, you do have a point. If there's not a fic about it, I'll write it.
Oh, man.
I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
An Ace Attorney case just after the events of this game with the survivors. For Phoenix trying to unmask who actually was Zero, who organized this thing.
That'd be fun.
Shit,
It'd be incredible.
I wonder.
June nodded, and for a few moments she had a faraway look of someone deep in thought.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Yeah, it is a little bit more Trudy than, Maya, now that I think about it. You're right, Seraph.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, this is the thing that I'm thinking about too, actually, June. Mac, not Junpei.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Mac. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing. Well, if it had something to do with our school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady?
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Junpei went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that had happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. Anyway, back to escape room.
Anyway, back to the escape room.
Yeah, Lotus was the janitor at the school.
Seven was the math teacher.
Ace was the principal.
I hate that.
Or no, Ace wasn't the principal because he had a job, but he was the head of the PTA.
This is one of those, like, awful... they're fun. One of those, like, high school AUs.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about, like, an awful high school AU.
Yeah.
I I learned, and I guess I shouldn't have been surprised by this. I knew that Tamsin Ware had done, author of the Ninth House trilogy, or Gideon the Ninth, those books.
The Locked Tomb books?
Yeah, Locked Tomb, there we go. Ninth House is a different series, I believe. I think I remember seeing that she was one of the main authors of, like, one of the main Homestuck AUs that was, like, a high school AU.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll talk about that at some point in the future.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the 7 is the PE teacher, you're correct about that.
Yeah, you're right, 7's absolutely the PE teacher.
I guess I like him as the idea of, like, the PE teacher who doubles as the math teacher in the underfunded school.
Yes, absolutely. The PE teacher who's also in charge of the advanced math class. CJ went to a really small school in Alaska as a kid, and was placed in, like, an advanced math class with, like, 3 other kids, and their class met in the gym closet, which meant that, like, during their advanced math class, they would just have basketballs bouncing off the door constantly.
Incredible.
Alright. A true crime blogger trying to figure out the events of 999 from an outside perspective. That's great. I love that. Nothing in a display case.
Looks like the drawers are empty too. Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa.
I want to take a nap, though. I think we should probably rotate around. Oh, is that it? Wait, can we go through that door on the left, or is that
yeah,
the
we
door
can go
that
through
we came
both
in?
doors. I think this is the door we...
Okay, that's the door that we haven't been through then.
It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know?
My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now.
Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty.
That's not the kind of nervous I meant, but okay.
Hey, Jumpy, do you want to take a shower together?
We can't do this again, June!
Just kidding.
Too late to work it out.
Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture.
Sadly, it would be a dry shower. So, well, okay, we have a little bit of water, but not enough for a shower. You don't want to put that in your inventory, Junpei? Really? Okay.
No, it's not necessary. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? Oh shit, it's the map of the ship.
It looks like a map of the ship's interior.
Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us.
Yep, we have our map screen. Junpei took one last look at the map, then folded it up and slid it into his pocket. Jun looked up as he closed it.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
On April 14th, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank between the waters of the North Atlantic.
I can recite this shit in my sleep.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Well, I don't know. Zero could definitely throw some red herrings out there.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is... I think it's very funny to say the actual Titanic.
Yeah, it's very funny to see.
The actual Titanic?
The actual Titanic? You mean it, like, slipped through time and ended up here?
I mean, why not?
Before the ship sunk on April 14th, 1912.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds really stupid, actually.
Huh? Did I get it wrong?
Junpei grinned and shook his head.
Her theory makes a lot of sense, and I don't like the fact that he said that to her. No, hold on a second. I'm totally invested in this, and this is rude. This is rude. I'm not saying this shit. Oh no. Did I accidentally make Junpei a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Controversy? What do you mean?
Haven't you heard of it? It's pretty famous, you know. The Titanic had a sister ship that was essentially identical. It was called the Olympic. That's true.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that. I think I heard it was troubled by a lot of problems. And the company that owned it didn't know what to do with it, right? So they made the Olympic up to look just like the brand new Titanic.
That's right. They also took out a huge insurance policy on it before it set sail.
That would mean that the real Titanic never sank.
Yeah, the ships got swapped. The real Titanic was renamed. Oh, fuck off, dude.
Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean it retired in 1935?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess sometime around then, yeah.
Well, what happened to it after that?
I heard it was dismantled.
Dismantled? Then it doesn't matter, does it? Whichever boat the real Titanic was, it doesn't exist anymore. It was either retired and dismantled or sunk in the Atlantic by the curse.
But the curse?
But then that would mean that the ship is...
Wait, hold on a second. Back up real quick. What did you just say?
Huh?
Sank in the Atlantic because of what?
The curse.
What do you mean a curse? Titanic was my special interest when I was a kid. I haven't heard of any fucking curse.
A curse is a curse. This one is the curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Holy shit, dude!
Junpei couldn't understand how June maintained such a straight face saying that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history.
Okay, well, now that we're showing the coffin, we're going to see the coffin in this game, right?
I mean,
everyone involved with
coffins.
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
June's eyes had lit up with excitement like a child with a new toy.
I love getting to see this facet of June, I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
Holy shit, her character has depth.
This is what I meant about June's method of flirting, for the record.
I'm not saying that's stupid. I'm saying I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What was so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes.
Oh, even though she's dead.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, I get it. Okay, it's that thing, I don't remember the name, where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like... This is insane flirting, dude!
They're on another level.
More power to them. This is better than the shower conversation.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
the elevator
is.
conversation, I mean.
I will say that I have had conversations with CJ about corpse wax. So, like...
And that's, you know...
And a good number of our conversations in college before we started dating were not so far away from this, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important. Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what is it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen? Like the
That's
movie
right.
from 2013?
The whole body was frozen 2013 solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
I'm just imagining Santa and Lotus like coming over to see how everyone's doing and just slowly backing away from the door frame. Like, what the fuck is happening in there?
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep, maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
No, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, now I'm confused.
They kept chatting and then went back to their investigation. But even as they did, his mind went back to what she told him.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert. Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it? I mean, yeah, it would. If it was solid water, then yes, it would. I mean, ice doesn't have to be...
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt.
Ice, by definition, is frozen water, but, like, you could make an argument that anything that was frozen was ice, even if it wasn't whatever. I'm getting too into the semantics of this.
I feel like, in general, we should... When I hear ice, I think of specifically frozen water.
Yeah.
Like, we don't go around saying that iron is ice just because it's a solid, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, anyway. Let's get back to this.
I think that'd be fun to argue, though.
Well, because I think the thing is that when you hear, like, dry ice, right, that's liquid nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
And liquid nitrogen isn't even liquid.
Yes.
So it's like...
Well, actually, liquid nitrogen is liquid, it's just that it vaporizes really, really quickly. That's the whole point.
Oh. Okay, that I didn't know, actually, so that's good to know. The more you know.
Or actually, maybe it's that dry ice... No, because dry ice is frozen, carbon dioxide? Is that what it is? Or is it also frozen
nitrogen? I thought dry
nitrogen?
ice was liquid nitrogen.
I think those two are the same? Yeah, you're probably right. Because it also might just be that it's sublimating, going straight from solid to gas.
Oh, no, dry ice is the solid form of carbon dioxide.
Oh, hey, I was right. Boom. And yeah, so the dry ice, I believe it sublimates, like it jumps straight across liquid to gas. Yeah. Well, liquid nitrogen is going from liquid to gas because you'd have to get nitrogen even colder to get it to be a solid.
Liquid nitrogen is much colder than dry ice. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Got a dresser key.
Yes, dry ice does sublimate. Okay, thanks, Runa.
This is the mirror for the dresser. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Twirl, twirl,
and now
twirl.
She's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey. We just had a whole conversation about conspiracies, dude. Oh my god, you just flirted with her for like a half an hour, dude. Chill out.
Yes, there is.
Who?
Lotus?
What? Why are you so... Oh my god, he's so dead.
Forget it, Jumpy.
Forget you. Alright, I think...
Alright, so that's the key to what?
Oops. Let's leave... I do not know. We haven't found anything locked so far. I think...
Okay, so we're not going out the door.
Jumpy, where are you going?
Is it the key to the... nightstand? Was what I was gonna say.
I guess it could be, but
Why?
we didn't have anything that said it was locked. I feel like we would have been told if something was locked.
That's true.
There's something wrong with me going and visiting someone else? She's so sad.
Give it to me.
I just wanted to talk more about mummies. Well, hello. Square tile in this frame over here.
It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out.
I bet you could take the tiles out of our painting on our side of the hallway.
Valuable empty vase. There appears to be a room on the left side of the base.
This is the bathroom wall.
We're gonna have to match the bathroom walls, huh?
Or something.
The whole wall is covered in these square tiles.
Whoa, look! Junpei! There's mushrooms growing out of that wall!
That's a shower head.
That's the shower knob. I tried turning it, but no water came out.
Is there any shit in this toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty too.
Some toilet paper. We've got 2 rolls, I guess.
Alright.
Ooh, lots of stuff in the display cabinet.
Hey, check it out. This is a pretty nice sofa.
I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me.
Right? Couches are expensive.
Ooh, light
God,
the candle,
yeah.
light the candle.
A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy.
Ooh, we can actually combine. I know. If I use these matches, I could light the candle. Genius work. Well, this is the display case. Check it out, these plates and shit look real expensive. You wanna take a look?
Oh, I bet we can use the key, maybe? Oh, it's the wrong key.
Gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise we can't open this thing up.
Oh,
This
that
tile.
tile goes in the painting.
I think I've seen it
we
somewhere.
have to match the painting on this
Mhm,
side to the
mhm.
painting on the other side. / mirror it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Junpei, I don't mean to pry, but you lit that candle so we could check that room over there, right? I mean, it is dark, you know.
Yeah? So?
Well, you need to take it with you then, otherwise there's not really much point to lighting it.
It's in my hands.
No, because it wasn't actively here, it was actually in our back pocket.
Okay, I see.
It was a very
I see.
curious situation we had going.
Awesome. With the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down.
Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over.
Yeah, okay. Good idea.
Hey, it lit up.
Now we can look around a little.
And probably... it's locked.
See this? Yes!
Yes! It worked! There we go!
Got 1 out of 3 tiles.
This is the mirror for the dresser.
Damn straight. Nothing weird about it, though.
It's a chair for the dresser.
A curtain?
For the shower, maybe?
Uh-huh. Nothing suspicious in this bed.
Huh? Hey, what the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden.
Maybe the candle got blown out? We should go see.
Oh, it burned all the way down.
This candlestick covered in melted
That
wax.
burned down real fast.
But the top of the candlestick looks kind of weird.
You're right. It's all bumpy.
Oh! Interesting. That's
We are
a
very
great
smart.
solution to the puzzle.
That's really fun, yeah.
Alright, that's all we can do in here.
That's a really great solution. I like that a lot.
Alright, let's see if this candlestick key does anything.
Yes!
Alright, pull that shit open!
Fuck yeah. Alright, take that tile.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute? Santa had shown up out of nowhere, gave Junpei no small start.
Huh?
Here, take this. Santa pulled something out of his pocket.
A bookmark?
It looked like a bookmark. It had a 4-leaf clover on it.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
Santa gave him a wry smile. You know what I hate most in the world?
Okay, complete nonsense.
I got 4 things. You know...
4, huh?
Yeah, you know how, like, all the best things come in numbered lists? Well, here's a number list coming right the fuck at ya.
Here's another list of 4, huh?
Hope, faith, love, and luck. Fuck all 4 of those things.
Okay, you Hot Topic ass, like...
Hope, faith, love, and luck, huh?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really. I'm just confused.
Junpei tried to figure out how to best to phrase what he wanted to say.
What is a bookmark? It's the 4-leaf clover, Junpei.
Santa scratched the back of his ear, looking awkward. Well, you see, each leaf on the 4-leaf has a meaning to it, okay? That means pretty much those 4 words. It's like fucking flower language or some shit. Guess it's not a flower though, so like leaf language, I guess? Yeah, call them fucking leaf words.
Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
I love all of the characters in this escape room right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, Junpei looked at the bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So yeah, take this shit, okay? Because I hate it. Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take it, okay? Just take the damn thing. Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just take it. I like Santa. If it's, like, legitimately making him uncomfortable, then yeah, whatever.
Yeah. He
No
doesn't
reason
like
not
the
to.
leaf words.
He shoved the thing into his pocket, gave Santa a last confused look. Man, I feel better now. It was real pain, you know?
Hold on a second. I do think we need to immortalize Hot Topic as Slick. That's a really, it is a really good insult. Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. What had happened to Santa?
I know
wondered.
what happened to Santa.
How had he become such a bitter person? For a moment, they looked at each other. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What? Read about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people, but this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century dude.
You sure are, buddy.
I'm a little fucking insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Because it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst, that's why. 9's a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you talking about, dude?
Santa's explanation made no sense. Junpei was even more confused than before. You play?
Hold on.
Play? Yeah. She's dead. Because of Chinese homophones. And Japanese homophone, too? Is it also a Japanese homophone?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because it's also a Chinese homophone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it is a Japanese homophone. And it also very symbologically,
at least in Chinese, it's
symbolism.
like, I don't know what you'd actually call it, because it's the same pronunciation, but with a different tone, so I don't know if you'd actually call it a homophone. Because they are technically different.
Let's do the other one for fun.
Yeah, we like the stock market?
I think the actual one would have been gambling, but...
Nah, that's what I mean. Why the hell would you think that? I mean, like, yeah, I do stocks too, but... The last statement, thrown away more or less by Santa, caught Junpei very much by surprise.
You, a stockbroker?
Yeah, I got a problem with that?
No, you just don't look like the type.
What Junpei, of course, didn't say was that he didn't think Santa looked smart enough to be a stockbroker. Man, that stuff's just like gambling, you know? Like, there's this one subreddit I go on all the time.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking ride Bed Bath & Beyond all the way to the moon, man. You should really get in on the ground floor.
Oh, God.
No, I refuse to accept that Santa is a crypto bro.
He's not. He can't be.
I will say that Santa's a crypto bro, but only ironically to fuck with Junpei here. All you gotta do is bet on the winning horse. Nothing that hard about it.
You sure sound pretty confident. So are you betting on winning horses?
Of course I am. Remember a couple years back when the stock of Cradle Pharmaceuticals shot through the roof?
Huh.
Stacked a few bills over there, if I do say so myself.
Huh.
Interesting.
That was all Junpei could think of. He'd never even heard of open bracket, Cradle Pharmaceuticals, close bracket before. He was quickly saved from any further embarrassment.
Hey, how long are you gonna stand around wasting time? Stop screwing around.
The voice screaming at them from the other side of the room was unmistakably Lotus's. Junpei and Santa looked back at each other. The lady has spoken, Santa sighed. Better get back at it before you really piss her off. And, also die. With that, Santa walked off slowly.
I don't want her beating me up.
Hey, wait, we weren't done.
He started after Santa, intending to catch him, but Lotus appeared from the next room, blocking his path. Her posture suggested she was not about to let him pass. There was nothing for it. He had lost.
Okay, I'll get back to work, damn it.
Her glare suggested that any other choice would not have ended pleasantly for him. Junpei mumbled to himself under his breath and went back to his search. That is very, very cursed information, Mighty Carrick. I thank you for sharing that Junpei studied Bitcoin in college.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wait, that is true. I forgot about that, yeah.
Is that legitimately true? I must have completely forgotten that.
Yes.
I think it's very funny that Santa is like a stockbroker, but he just like refuses to get into crypto because it's not real and legit, while Junpei is just like, yeah, whatever.
I like the idea that Junpei isn't even like into it. He's just studying like the effects of it and like the psychology of like how it's, I don't know.
Oh, hang that curtain up.
Yeah, I was gonna try to, but there's no... Oh,
the
here
hooks.
we go. Let's put that shower curtain on these hooks.
Hey, would you look at that?
Let's try spreading the curtains.
There's a hole in it.
Oh, that's a pretty obvious peephole. Someone's superb.
Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught.
So you're saying this is like some voyeurism shit?
Maybe they were into like those home invasion fantasies? Holy shit!
You two are real idiots, you know that?
We're men.
Alright, let's try maybe looking from the other direction. There's a hole in the curtain. If I looked at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd to the right.
5th from the top and 3rd from the right. Okay.
5th from the top and 3rd from the right.
Okay.
Alright. Nothing strange here?
Okay.
Nope. Not budging, but I bet in the other room.
Okay, go to the other room.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Sup? You going back already?
Well, I can't just leave June there by herself.
We think her knight in shining armor or something?
Yes. Whatever, man. I'm going. Okay, 5th from the top and 3rd from the right.
4, 5. This one.
Here it is.
Yes, this one is loose. We can get under it with our nails and boom. There's our
There we go.
Nice.
Alright, let's take a look at this painting for a minute.
Yeah, I think I can see.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go put these tiles in. Guess I gotta put the tiles in the empty spaces.
Okay, move the one on the right. Yeah, swap that and then rotate it.
Uh-huh.
One
Yeah,
more?
there we
yeah,
go.
there we go. Perfect.
Alright, then let's see, does this one line up? No. We gotta swap
It's
these.
so they gotta get swapped.
Yeah, there we go.
Done.
Boom.
Perfect. Yes! I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame.
What's this?
What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. The Mars key!
And there's the Mars key.
Junpei fucked around with the key a bit and looked blankly at the picture that had slid down. What's the deal with this picture, anyway? Santa had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've
this isn't
seen
me.
this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic field, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Lotus keeps fucking lore dropping on us.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep, that is what she's here to do. Man, I can't fucking deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it giving me a headache. Santa put his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shapes of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
Oh, what part of that is simple exactly? Lotus looked pissed.
Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
The what?
Yeah.
Telepathy.
I'm glad you got back just in time for this scene, Ham, because yeah, this is absolutely the scene I think of when I think of this game.
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it is close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa burst into laughter. Ha! You serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus's response was surprisingly curt. Junpei had expected at least some conflict.
I've read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in this book.
Lotus indicated the picture they were all looking at it. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Santa answered first. What do you mean? Isn't it like abstract or something like that? Just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning to it. That's just it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
What do we see here?
What do you think?
Honey, hold on a second. I gotta Google something really quick.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite escape room sequence in the game. It is so strong with all the side conversations.
Okay, great news. If you Google Funyarinpa, it just gives you 999.
So you want to go with that one?
Yeah, do it. It's really funny.
A Funyarinpa?
See? I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here.
Junpei indicated parts of the picture that looked exactly like the other parts. After 3 seconds of silence, Lotus looked at Junpei.
What the hell is a Funyarinpa?
What do you mean, what the hell is a Funyarinpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarinpa. Goodness, you're such a rude one.
Awkward silence passed. Lotus opened her mouth as she shook.
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it, I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog. See, like this.
Lotus pointed out parts of the picture and eventually a dog took shape in them.
Oh.
It looked
Yeah,
as though she
okay.
had a point.
Yeah.
It was a dog.
Now that you're showing it to me, that's a dog.
Santa
It's one of
nodded
those
in
things.
agreement.
Yeah, you can never ever see it as anything other than a dog again.
I will say that
No,
I
I
had forgotten
still
this game
see a
enough that
weird
I did
elephant
not.
thing.
I had forgotten that this was a dog, and I did not see the dog until the game reminded me.
Well, I can never forget.
I unsee the dog and I see the weird elephant alien thing.
Yeah.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Lotus nodded and began to
From
speak.
far away it's a dog.
Yeah.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took 2 similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify initially, but once you'd figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These 2 pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the 2 pictures and asked, "What does this picture look like to you?" The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling.
Okay, that is really weird, actually.
10% of people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2 success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog? It went from 3.9 to 6.8, a very significant increase.
That is a significant increase.
So, do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were very nearly possessed. There was something manic about her manner. Santa took an involuntary step backward. All of the girlies in this game would do so well on the hyperfixation.
That's really true.
I love when Lotus says a bunch of shit that I know is going to be relevant in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Junpei didn't budge and stared back into Lotus's eyes.
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye? The telepathy thing? So if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. It does kind of sound crazy.
Psych!
Her manner shifted and Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
Oh, I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
I love her so much.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station, after all.
At last, it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure. Right, yeah. Man, I gotta admit, you had me going there for a minute. I, kinda thought you were being serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, man, I can't believe I took you seriously.
Runa, you're so right. This is the autism expedition.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, yeah.
They gave one another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei didn't feel much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
Alright, enough nonsense. If you got the key, let's get out of here.
Word. Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed staring at the picture of the dog.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field. I'm gonna remember that for later.
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Anyway.
All right. Me.
Let's go in the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door.
Roger that. Oh wait, that was June. Sorry.
Yes, it unlocked.
Good job, Junpei.
I know how to open a door.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here.
I'm assuming we got June, right? Okay, yeah.
Come on, Jumpy, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
You found it!
You found
Yay!
it.
Yeah, I did assume
Good work, one and all.
that they were basing that on an actual crack scientist, you know? Step
Hey,
through the
look,
door.
the elevators.
Find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Yeah, it is a good gif, Ham. They all stopped for a moment, looking at their surroundings. Short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway. Come on, open!
It's not gonna open just because you rattled you now.
Damn it! They took hold and shook, but it refused to move.
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
Elevators. And the buttons. Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yep.
Sure does.
Well, here I go.
They opened the door. We spent a lot of words on opening doors. He entered slowly, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly. Oh, it's a kitchen. Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Yeah, I know, still. As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that crate we saw earlier.
But don't we need a key for that? Okay, sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Neither Junpei or Lotus looked very happy.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Junpei dug the ship map out of his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did.
Hey.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. It didn't seem super relevant at the time, so, you know.
Before
wasn't like
Junpei
trying to hide it from you
Lotus
or anything.
snatched the map away from him.
Let me see that.
She ran her fingers across it, muttering to herself.
I knew it. See, look.
Yes, hold your horses. What the fuck, Junpei?
What did you figure out?
Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well. This is handy.
See, we came in here. If we go up there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
With her finger, Lotus traced out a path on the map. How about that? She's right. We can get out there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Satisfied that she was right, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to Junpei.
Thanks.
He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
Then that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
All right.
Is this a good place to stop?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have another full escape room in me.
No, I don't either.
That sounds good to me. Great productive day.
Yeah, very productive day. We'll start strong with another escape room next week.
Mac, any thoughts or feelings?
Christmas. Well, first of all, I have to write the jukebox musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Though I would wait to write the jukebox musical until we finished the whole game.
Are you sure about that?
I guess you don't have to. I guess you don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I did promise next week.
Yeah, do it next week.
I have some thoughts that I need to get onto paper to iron out what I'm to sort out my thoughts into things.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try to also I'm gonna do that tonight. I just need to do it not on call.
Mm-hmm.
So I will hopefully maybe we can start with that next week.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Any changed estimations also of our do you like June and Lotus and getting to see more of them, Santa?
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best.
My thoughts have not changed. They've just shifted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see a bit more of them, get to flesh out their personalities a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think it's interesting that between doors 4 and 5, you don't get to go with Ace or Clover either way.
Yes.
True.
And I do think that it's interesting that when we look at the flowchart, like this isn't, it's a branching route, but it takes us right back. It takes us to the same place that we're at before. Right? It doesn't like completely diverge.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out what's up with that. All right. Well, thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be back next week with more 999.
Yeah.
Peace.
Wahoo!